Hi everybody, it's today's day 20 of our trad tune a day coming from County Sligo in association with the Hawkswell Theatre, and I'm Oisin MacDiarmada and hope everybody is doing well. Now hi to Morella Murray. Hi Morella, how's it going? Fantastic musician from Galway. Morella spends a lot of the year touring with the great Cherish the Ladies. In fact, I saw them only a few months ago here in Sligo at the Hawkswell Theatre. Seems like a while back now, but I know it's only a few months, so hopefully you'll be back soon. Hi to Catherine as well in Sligo. How's it going, Catherine? How are you doing? And yes, was anybody watching the hi to Hiromi as well? Anybody watching the great concert online with Frankie Gavin yesterday as part of the Ireland Performs Culture Ireland series? My goodness, it was incredible. As always, fantastic stuff from Frankie Gavin. My goodness, it was he's unbelievable, and great to watch him playing in his kitchen as well. A real treat for anyone who tuned in. So if anybody caught that concert, it's probably still up online as well if you missed it live. So if you saw or have been watching any of the other Ireland Performance concert in association with Culture Ireland, let us know. And if you've been enjoying them, do tell us. I certainly have been enjoying quite a number of them now to date, and Frankie Gavin's was really something else last night. So today's tune a day, we're going to go to a fiddle player that grew up in Dublin, but has lived a lot of his life in Florida, sunny Florida, in Miami, close to Miami. And the person I'm talking about, many of you will, I'm sure, be very familiar with his fiddle playing. James Kelly, absolutely beautiful musician, has been recording so many great albums over the years, and of course there's so much music in James' family as well. His father, John Kelly, if anybody remembers John Kelly, if anybody ever met him, let us know as well. I have lovely memories of John Kelly when I was younger, and I encountered him I encountered his son John Kelly Jr., another great fiddler, the very first time I went to the Willie Clancy School as a student, probably back in, I think it was around 1986 or so. And I remember the very first time I went to the classes, I was taught, if I remember correctly, by John Kelly, which is James's brother, and Peter Mackey, who was from Armagh, or Newry, passed away just a couple of years ago. Great man. And I had great memories of John Kelly. I remember him adjudicating as well. He used to do a bit of adjudicating, and he was very colourful guy. Great musician on concertina and fiddle. I never heard him on concertina at that time, but I've had the pleasure to listen to recordings of John Kelly on concertina many times since. But he was a beautiful fiddler, and as I said, had the privilege of spending a week listening to John Kelly and Bobby Casey and Joe Ryan playing beautiful tunes and telling great stories, and lovely memories from the Willie Clancy School from the 80s. So anyway, today's focus is going to be a tune that was written by James Kelly, who I didn't get to hear until a later stage, because, as I mentioned, he grew up in Dublin but has spent a lot of his time living in Florida. Wonderful man, great storyteller as well. So many great stories about musicians from the past. And thinking of James, I think he's some of the tunes that he's recorded over the years. Some of the highlights for me have been the Fox Hunters. That version that came from fiddle playing of Patrick Kelly of West Clare, and James did a beautiful job as well on a Sligo tune, Over the Moor to Peggy, or it's known as the Monasterade and Fancy as well. a tune that Lad O'Byrne played, and James has recorded a beautiful version of that. But he's also been composing a lot of tunes over the years as well, and I didn't realise just how many he had been composing until he brought out a book. I can't remember what year it was. It must be at least 10 years or thereabouts, when he launched the book at the Willie Clancy School, and a great collection of tunes. And the kind of theme of the tune composition book, as far as I remember, was that a lot of the tunes were inspired by particular musicians. So he would write a tune with certain musicians in mind. So there was great variety of tunes in it. To look at today is a three-part reel called Crotty's Glory. And this is a tune that James wrote for and in the memory of a great Clare flute player called PJ Crotty. PJ spent a bit of time in London as well over the years, and unfortunately passed away far too young. And this is a tune that James Kelly wrote with PJ Crotty in mind. So it's called Crotty's Glory, and I think it's a beautiful tune. And been playing it for a while now. It's a three-part tune, so we'll give it a go. Let us know your memories of James Kelly or the John Kelly Jr., Senior, and if there's any tunes that you like that come from the repertoire of the Kellys. Great musical family. Clare roots, obviously, and lived in Dublin. And John Kelly Jr.'s is in Dublin these times, and actually I met him last at the Temple Bar Tradfest back in January. So here we go. Crotty's Glory, composed by James Kelly. So that is a three-part reel called Crotty's Glory, and it was composed by a wonderful fiddler called James Kelly, and he composed it in memory of PJ Crotty, a great Clare flute player who passed away sadly at a young age. So James Kelly often comes back for the Willie Clancy Summer School, not every year, unfortunately, but anytime he comes back, it's a great treat to hear him play and to hear him chat. A big a big fan of the Sligo music too. James has a great knowledge of that, of the Sligo fiddlers as well. So yeah, I was thinking back there also when I was playing the tune, that I remember a great accordion player who lived locally here. Leitrim man, originally lived in Sligo for most of his life, Kevin O'Brien, who many of you will have met. Again, sadly passed away a few years back, but he used to talk very fondly of James Kelly as well. I think they shared maybe a flat together back in the day in Dublin, when Kevin and James were younger. So I'm going to go through that tune again. I'm looking through here. I can't, for some reason, the comments are not showing up. Let me see if I can see them here on the screen. No, I'm unfortunately not seeing your comments live. That's assuming somebody's writing in. Maybe nobody's writing in anything today. Maybe you're all chilling out there. But in the meantime, I'm going to go back and finish off by playing Crotty's Glory once a little bit slower, and then we'll pick up the speed the second time through. And James has written lots of other beautiful tunes as well, and as I said, he's published them in a book form, which I can't remember when it came out, but it's probably maybe 7 or 8 years ago at least that he published it. So get your hands on it, and hope to see you all tomorrow. Today was day 20. I think I got my days mixed up because I started to count them last night, and I realised that I had been underestimating my day. I remember Kathy Jordan saying something similar maybe a week ago, that she got mixed up in my days. But Kathy's been has been doing her song a day for quite a bit longer now than I have, so she has every excuse to get mixed up with the days. But anyway, we are at day 20. So tomorrow will be day 21. So thanks a million, everybody, for tuning in and for all your comments. If I don't see them live, for some reason it's a little bit erratic. It doesn't always show me the comments live, but if I don't see them live, I'll definitely enjoy reading them afterwards. So thanks again, everybody. And we'll finish off with Crotty's Glory, composed by James Kelly, the great fiddler from Dublin, living in Florida.